Hi, everybody. This is Kathy, and welcome back to the other side of rock bottom. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. It truly means a lot to me. If you will, please take a second to subscribe, like, share, and comment. It helps get this message out to the people who need it the most. So today I'm reading chapter 4 from my book, Lessons Life Taught Me Some Truths Learned the Hard Way. This one right here was life changing. Rock bottom isn't the end, it's the foundation. Now, I know that might not make sense if you're in it right now, because when you're standing in rock bottom, it doesn't feel like a foundation. It feels like failure. It feels like everything's falling apart. It feels like the end. But life taught me something. Sometimes the moment that feels like the worst chapter of your life is actually the moment everything begins to change. So if you've been there, or if you're there right now, this one's for you. Let's get in. One of the most powerful lessons life ever taught me was this: rock bottom is not the end of your story. It can actually become the foundation for a brand new life. Now, let me be honest, when you're standing in the middle of rock bottom, it doesn't feel like a foundation. It feels like loss. It feels like failure. It feels like everything is falling apart. But sometimes the very moment that feels like the worst chapter of your life is actually the moment when everything begins to change. I know what rock bottom feels like. It's that moment when you realize the life you're living isn't working anymore. It's when the consequences of your choices, your pain, your circumstances all come crashing down at once. For some people, rock bottom looks like addiction. For others, it looks like broken relationships, financial struggles, emotional collapse, or simply realizing you're not the person you wanted to be. For me, rock bottom was the moment I finally understood that the path I was going on was going to destroy my life if I didn't change something, and soon. But here's the truth about rock bottom. You usually don't end up there overnight. It happens slowly. Little choices, little compromises, little things we ignore, until one day we look around us and think, how did I get here? But life taught me something amazing about rock bottom. When you finally hit bottom, there's only one direction left to go, and that's up. When I was going through my lowest moments, I believed things like I had messed up too much, my life will never get better, and I had gone too far. I felt shame. I felt regret. I felt like I had ruined everything. And shame has a way of making us believe that our story is over. But what I know now, life eventually showed me something incredible. Rock bottom isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's a turning point. Sometimes rock bottom is the moment where all the distractions disappear and we finally see the truth about our lives. It's the moment we stop pretending. It's the moment we become willing to change. And sometimes it's the moment we finally reach out for help. For many people in recovery, rock bottom becomes the place where healing begins. It becomes the moment where we say, I can't keep living this way. And that moment of honesty can become the beginning of something beautiful: a new life, a new mindset, a new direction. Rock bottom doesn't mean you're broken beyond repair. It means the old life has collapsed, and now you have the opportunity to build something stronger. Listen, if you're going through a difficult season right now, it may feel like everything is falling apart. But sometimes things fall apart because they were never meant to hold your future in the first place. Rock bottom can become a foundation when you choose to learn from it. So ask yourself, what is this experience trying to teach me? What changes do I need to make moving forward? What kind of life do I want to build from here? Healing begins the moment we decide that our past does not get the final word. So, a few questions for reflection. I will put them in the description and you're welcome to answer them in the chat. Have you ever experienced a rock bottom moment in your life? And tell us what it was like. Looking back now, did that difficult season teach you anything important? What lessons came from it? What strengths did you discover about yourself during that time? And if you're currently in a difficult season, what small step could you take today toward rebuilding your life? Life has taught me that rock bottom can feel like the end, but sometimes it's actually the place where the real story begins. Because once everything falls apart, you finally have the chance to build something better. Man, that's a powerful one. Because if you've ever hit rock bottom, you know how real that feels. You know the shame, you know the fear, the feeling like you've gone too far. But here's the truth life taught me: rock bottom is not where your story ends. It can be the place where your real story begins. Because when everything falls apart, you finally have the opportunity to build something new, build something stronger, something real. I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop your comments in there. Your story could help someone else feel less alone. If this message spoke to you in any way, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need it. That's how we get this message out to more people who are struggling. You can get the full book on Amazon. The link will be in the description. And if money is tight, send me a message. My email is also in the description, and I'll be happy to email you a free PDF copy. No one should miss something that could help. And if you're looking for support, we have daily recovery meetings through the other side of rock bottom, 8 a.m. Eastern for morning meditation, midday motivation at 2 p.m. Eastern, and evening recovery at 8 p.m., and you are always welcome. Thanks for being here, guys, and remember, the other side of rock bottom can become the foundation for your new life.
Are you terrified to face tomorrow? Some mornings feel impossible. But even in the darkest moments, hope is closer than you think. You're not alone. There's hope. Written by Kathy Simmons, a certified recovery coach, Welcome to Recovery is your powerful guide to reclaiming your life. With real stories, practical tools, and compassionate insight, this book lights the way, one page at a time. Whether you're beginning, recommitting, or supporting someone through recovery, find hope, clarity, and strength within these pages. Step into your new chapter. Welcome to Recovery. Take the first step. Get your copy of Welcome to Recovery today and begin your journey to hope.